Good morning, all of you. So I'll start with the day 2 of Advanced MS Excel Certificate course. To start with, let us do each and every operation what I had explained you in the previous session. I'll start with opening a new Excel sheet. So to open a new Excel sheet, just type over here Excel. The app will appear in the start menu, and then you can see the Excel screen will be visible in front of you. And initially it will take you to the backstage view. As I said you yesterday, this is the backstage view of Excel. Now here you have different options. Okay. Now if you want to create a blank worksheet, so you just click on blank workbook, and the moment you do that, you will get a blank workbook ready in front of you. Okay. Then if you want to save a workbook, what you can do, you can just go on this file menu option. Okay. Under here, you can click on save as button. Okay. Click on this save as button option, and it will provide you the list of places where you want to store this file. If you want to store it on your computer, you can just click on this PC, or you can click on the browse folder. Okay. Or in case if some pinned locations you have specified or recently opened location or folders are there, so they will be visible here, and you can choose from there also. So now suppose if you click on browse, it will open a file dialog menu, file dialog box in front of you, from where you can locate to a particular place. Like let's say I have to store the files on D drive. Okay. So you click on D drive, you can create a folder over here. Okay. Like Excel CC. Okay. And then you can give a name to it, right? Practice. Okay. And just click on save. Now, as you can see here, the file will be renamed as practice sheet, and you can check it over there inside the folder. The name was Excel CC. Okay. You can see this file over here. And one more thing to note, the file name extension will be, the Excel file extension will be what? Excel SX. Okay. So Excel SX is a default file extension for any Microsoft Excel file what you save. You may find some of the Excel file with .xls extension. Okay. So always remember, wherever you find any Excel file with this extension other than XLSX, so that could be a older version of Microsoft Excel, like prior to 2007 version, prior to Microsoft Office 2007 version, whatever versions were there, the files created in those versions have XSL extension. Okay. So do not worry if you find this kind of files with these extensions other than XLSX, then too you can open them, you can work them in any new version of Microsoft Excel. Okay. We can open them in compatibility mode. We can convert them into the compatibility mode, from compatibility to new mode or new version of Excel sheet. That we can do, that we will see in the upcoming time. This is one thing. Apart from that, if you want to create multiple copies of it with different names, again, what you can do, you can just go to the file menu option, click on save as, and suppose if this time if you want to save that particular file with different name or same name or a different place, like on desktop. So you can go there, you can change the name like day 2. Okay. Now here you can see on the desktop, the file is available. Okay. So this is what different save options are there. Apart from that, while you are working with your Excel sheet, okay, and you are doing some of the operations, so do not forget to save your file. So from time to time to save your file, you can either press Ctrl S on your keyboard to save, or simply you can go to the file menu option and simply click on save. The moment you do that, whatever changes you have made inside the file, that will be saved. Okay. Now, what if you want to open any existing file, any existing Excel file from your computer? What will you do that? One thing, you can go to the place where you have created that particular file or where you have stored that particular file. Or what else you can do? Other than that, you can locate the file from Excel itself. Okay. So there are various options. Like if I want to demonstrate you, so I can take you to the different Excel sheets. Like I will take you to the cell basics file. I have directly located the cell basics file inside the folder I have stored. Okay. And then I'm just double clicking on it and it will open the Excel sheet for me. Just here in this case. Okay, as you can see here, this is the cell basics practice file which I had opened. The other way of opening the file is, suppose currently you have an active workbook open in your system and you want to open an Excel sheet or any other Excel file. What you can do for that purpose, you can go to the file option, click on this open. Okay, just click on this particular open option. The moment you do that, open file dialog will appear in front of you here under this backstage view only. Okay, and it will show you one option like recent files. So recent file like this area, as you can see here, this area will consist of all the recently opened files. Okay, like as you can see here, this is the previous file which I had opened. This is the current file which I had opened. Okay, this is the file, the first file which I had created today. Then earlier to that, these are the different mark sheets which I had worked on. Okay, so in this way you can see all the recent works, whatever you have performed. And if you want to choose from that recent list, you can just scroll down that list and you can choose any file of your option, of your choice. If not, if the file is not present in the recent list of files, then simply what you have to do, you have to just click on this browse button. Okay, and then you locate to that particular place from where you have to open your file in which you are interested in. Like what if I want to open this file, saving and sharing. Just click on it, then click on open button. Just see, the new file will be opened in front of you. And one more thing, while you are opening a new file, your previous file will not close. As you can see, both the files J2 and Excel 2016 saving sharing file, both the files are there on the screen, which you can see. Okay, so this is how you can create a new file. You can open an existing file from folder or from the active Excel workbook itself. Okay, now the next thing which I am going to show you, that what if you want to make use of some templates. Okay, like I say that I need to prepare a budget for my home. Then what do? I don't know anything about the formats. Okay, so do I have anything ready-made in Excel which can help me to prepare a budget? If I want to prepare a list, any kind of list or any kind of invoice, is there anything inbuilt in Excel which can help me to make an invoice or bill? Then yes, this provision is also provided in MS Excel. For that, you just have to go to the file option, click on new. The moment you do that, it will show you first option as blank workbook, which will open a simple blank workbook without any content inside it. But below that, it will provide you lots of online templates. These templates are by default present. And apart from that, if you want to find something from web, you can do that. Like you can search for an invoice format. And if you have internet connection, active internet connection, then it may find some invoices for you also. ये invoice आप open कीजिए and you can just get an idea. Okay, like if I just click on create, it will download it and it will open a invoice for you where you can put your company name, you can put the addresses, you can fill all these details and the things are ready made. If you want, you can check the calculations also. यहाँ पे सारे calculations भी ready made होंगे. जैसे item code you can put 1, description let's say Parle-G. Okay, quantity let's say 100, unit price let's say 10, discount let's say 1. Okay, so automatically you can see the total is coming over here. Okay, similarly let's say there is something like good day. Okay, let's say the quantity is 20, the price is 50, discount is 2. Okay, so this is what the calculation, and the subtotal. If there is any tax, I can say let's charge 5% tax. So the tax calculation is also there. Any kind of other services if you want to put, let's say 0.5% cess. Okay, so everything will be calculated. Okay, if anything the person has deposited in advance, so you can put that amount also, let's say 500. Okay, then the remaining amount will be displayed. Okay, means the things are very sorted. If you want anything to create and you want a template for it, then Excel will provide you some ready-made templates. Now you can print that particular invoice and sell. Okay, similarly, you have many more options, like you can go to the new. Okay, then suppose if you want to prepare an organization chart here, you can just click on that. And this template will allow you to prepare an organization chart. I'm not creating it, just to demonstrate. Okay, then if you want to prepare an academic calendar, you can do that also. It will open a calendar for you. Okay. Just see to it, month-wise calendar is given. Now you can record all your activities. You can prepare a planner for that. Okay. From here, from the same sheet, you can rename it. And hence, if you want to save with a different name, okay, at a place, and the work will be done. Apart from that, there are many more options that you can explore. Like if you want to prepare a monthly budget. So just click that particular template. Here it will display you some basic information about this particular template and how to use it. Okay, you can read down that and you can come to this personal monthly budget over here. You can come over here and you can see, okay, the template. Just click on it and the template will be in front of you. Now, this is the personal monthly budget, projected monthly income, okay, extra income, total income, okay, projected balance, so projected income minus expenses. So this is your income, okay, minus expenses will display you the projected balance that has been calculated on the basis of formula. So all the formulas are inbuilt. If you can see, just I'm clicking on this particular cell and here in the formula bar, it does not show me the value, but it shows me the formula which I had used, and due to that, these values are coming, it is calculating. How it will be done? We will do that as we move ahead with Excel. Okay, day by day, we will be improvising, we will be learning new things, we will learn formula also, we will see how this will be implemented. At the end, you will be able to create all these kind of sheets on your own. Okay, now you are relying on this particular templates. You can create your own template, you can create your own structure, you can create your own formula, okay, which will make you expert in Excel. Okay, so we will see each and every functionality. Then you have to just fill in the values, okay, and you will get all your projection about the entire monthly budget. Okay, then you can determine whether to expend or not, where you can less spend and where you can save the money. Okay, where you can do some expense cut. So accordingly, you can plan your budget also. So for all these things, the templates are provided, which is one of the very exciting feature of Microsoft Excel. Apart from Excel, what else we can do? Apart from Excel templates, what else features we can use in the file menu option or in the backstage view? Okay, so I can show you the print option. Okay, suppose if you want to take a print of your Excel sheets or whatever work you have done, let's say in the personal monthly budget itself, if you want to take a print out of it, how you are going to do that? So there are various print options which are available. For that, you just come to the backstage view by clicking on the file menu and you can just click over here on print. The moment you do that, it will display you these many options of printing. Okay, now you can see the entire budget is been displayed here in a A4 sheet format. Okay, now the print dialog consists of various options, like the very first thing is a print button. The moment you click on it, it will print the content for you on a paper. Second, here you can see it is asking you to put the number of copies you want, how many number of copies you want to print. Okay, so you can increase it with the help of this upside arrow, or you can decrease with the help of this downside. Okay. Then there is a device, that is printer. You have to select the printer from here, like which printer you want to use. So if you have any printer at home, okay, so and you have connected it to your computer, it will display you over here. As I haven't connected any printer over here, so it is not displaying any physical printer, but rather than it is providing me different options like fax ready, Microsoft print to PDF. Now this option I can use in case I don't have a printer. What can I do? I can print this particular Excel file in form of a portable document format, that is PDF. I can convert this Excel sheet into a PDF format. Then I can take that PDF format anywhere and I can take a print out of it. Similarly, I can again make use of Microsoft XPS document writer. This option will also convert my Excel sheet into a PDF format. Okay. Or if you want, you can send this particular, or you can convert the same Excel sheet in form of OneNote file. Okay. Or at the bottom, you can find an option of print to file. Okay. That option will allow you to print this entire sheet in form of a file of your choice, preferably in PDF format. Okay. That is one thing. Then here is the setting, the print settings. Under print settings, it will display you different options like printing the active sheets, printing the entire workbook, and print the selection. So let me display you the differences. First, we'll come back to the document. Now, if you see this document, okay, if you see this particular page, okay, so it is overall, I can say it is too big. Okay. Now, can I accommodate each and everything on a single paper? So let us just see the option, what that particular print setting provides you. So under the print settings, okay, the very first thing it is displaying you the print active sheet. Active sheet का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो सीट यहाँ पे ओपन है वो उसी को प्रिंट करेगा. जैसे यहाँ पे पर्सनल मंथली बजट है. When I'm going to print, so by default this active sheet option is selected. So here it will display me only the active sheet which is currently open. Okay. Now if I click on start, means when I open this sheet with the name start and I go on print option, what it will display? Rather than that monthly budget, it will display me about this template. Why? Because my current active sheet is start. Okay. So this is what this means. Now, if you want to make the changes, okay, I'll again come back. We'll select the personal monthly budget. Then I'll go to the print option. From here, I'll change the option to print entire workbook. When I click on print entire workbook, what happens? Just see. Rather than displaying 2 pages, now it is displaying me all the 3 pages. Means if there are n number of sheets in the workbook, so all the sheets will be printed. Okay. When I click on print entire workbook, so print entire workbook will accommodate all your sheets in this particular print option. And when I click on just the active sheet, so the current active sheet will be only displayed. Like you can see, currently here only 2 pages are been displayed for printing. Here, you can look at the bottom. You can see this red box. Here it is showing you 2 pages. Okay. But when I select print entire workbook, what happens? Here the number of pages are increasing because now it will print all the seats which are there in the workbook. Okay. Then there is third option of print a selection. What does this mean? When I click on print a selection, it is printing only one page, and that to what? 3,405.00. What does it? It means that print selection का मतलब होता है in your Excel sheet, whatever cell you have selected, only that will be printed. So currently you can see I have selected this H4,5 cell. Okay, this cell has been selected. Now what if I make the selection of this entire sheet? If I make the selection of entire area, ठीक है, जितने सेल्स को मैं सेलेक्ट करूंगा उन सबको अगर प्रिंट करना है, so just by selecting them, click on print, click on the print selection, and you can see the cells which I had selected. Now they all are visible over the print page. Now again, suppose if I just want to print this table, okay, I just want to print this table, but not all of the, but not the entire page, only this part of the page I want to print. So what I did, I just selected this entertainment table. I'll go to file, I'll click on print. Just see the print selection is selected and only that part of page will be printed. So you can decide that what you exactly interested in printing on the piece of paper. Okay. Now, suppose if I select the active sheet, okay, and if it has multiple pages, like the active sheet will take total 2 pages to print. And suppose I want only first page of it. So here, now here, you will be able to see this pages option, that which pages you want to print particularly. If you don't specify anything, it will print all the pages. But if you want to print a specific page number, then you have to put a value like pages 1. The moment I do that, pages, I put only 1. What does it mean? It will print only first page. But suppose there are 10 pages and I want to print only first 5. So you can put pages from 1 to 5. So it will print first to 5 pages in the document. Okay. So these are these options of selecting the number of page. Then what should be the orientation? Okay. Orientation क्या होना चाहिए आपके पेपर का? Whether it should be portrait or landscape. So the current selection is portrait. If I want something to be printed in a landscape orientation, so I will select it and you can see it will be changed to the landscape. Okay. Then what will be the size of your paper? So currently it is by default selected to letter, but I can set to A4 size. Okay. I can set it to legal side. I can set it to tabloid, depending on the type of paper I have in my printer. Okay. So you can select that particular option. Then apart from that, the kind of margin you want to set means how much place you want to leave from all the 4 sides of the paper. So for that, this margin option is also available, where you can select these many options, like normal will provide 1.91 centimeter from top, 1.91 centimeter from the bottom. From left, it will provide you 1.78 cm, and from right, same. Okay. And header and footer will take 0.76 centimeter each. So this is the normal margin which will be left. Okay. If I select this, what happens? You can see it will shrink. Okay. The printable area will shrink. Then there is a wide margin. Wide margin, it will shrink more. Okay. Then there is a narrow margin. Okay. And there is a custom margin option where you can set the value as per your choice. Okay, you can choose, like if you want to give more margin from the left hand side. Why? Because you want to bind the book, so it may require more margin on the left hand side, less margin on the right hand side. Then you can adjust it accordingly, as you can see. Okay, so that is possible. Now sometimes it happens that whatever contents we have, that doesn't fit on a single paper. Sometimes it happens that whatever content we have in the Excel sheet, it doesn't fit on one single paper. Then what do we do that? What do we do in that particular case? For that scenario, you can go to this particular option of fit all columns on one page option. Okay, now here you have different options. Like when you click on no scaling, okay, what it will do? It will print your page without any scaling. Okay, as you can see, entire thing is not coming. Okay, the same document has been printed in 8 pages now. Earlier, what I was printing in 2 pages only, it is not doing now. Okay, why? Because all the columns are not fit to one single page, because I have provided the no scaling option, which is a default setting. So ये क्या करेगा? It will print the sheet at its actual size. Apart from that, you have fit sheet on one page. मतलब पूरा का पूरा sheet, मतलब कितना भी content होने दो, सबको shrink करके एक single page पे कर देगा. Now you can see the entire sheet has been printed to one single paper. यहाँ पे देखो 1 of 1 दिखा रहा है. On a one page, all the contents have been shrinked, and that will be printed over here. Okay, then similarly, if you want to set all the columns on the single paper, not the row, but the column only, so you can click on that. As you can see, now here it will print it in 2 pages. Why? Because only the columns have been shrinked and they have been fixed to one page. And what if you select all the row? It will fit the rows only, not the column. Okay, so this will be the setup. Okay, it is shrinking all the rows into a single page. Got it? So these are the different print options which are available. So what I can do, I can take an ideal scenario. Let's say, let us print all the columns on the single page. Okay, that will make it much better. And apart from that, there are other page setup options also. Okay, like what type of print quality you want, 600 dpi. Okay, page numbering is required or not. So all these things you can do. Header, footer, if you want something, you can do that also. Okay, now let us do one thing. We'll print this personal monthly budget into a PDF file. For that, here you can see in printer, Microsoft Print to PDF is already selected. Now click on print button. The moment you do that, a save printout as dialog box will appear in front of you. Okay, now let us store it in today's folder what we have created with the name of Excel CC. Go there and you can see here save as type में यहाँ पे option क्या दिखा रहा है PDF. Now give a name. Personal monthly budget. Okay, now click on save. The moment you do that, what will happen? It will take you to, now you can go to the place where you have saved that particular file. So we have saved it into Excel CC folder. Okay, this is the Excel CC folder. Now you can find a file with the name personal monthly budget. Earlier it wasn't there. Now when I click on the file, double click on the file, it will open it in Excel format. As you can see here, it will open the same file in the Excel format. Okay, are you all able to see that? Yes, so this is what we are getting. Okay, so this is how you can print a file into a PDF format. If you have a printer attached to it, so you can get the same thing on the piece of paper also. I hope you all understood. So as we are done with printing option, now let us explore what else we have in the backstage view. So the next thing what we can do is to pin our file. Okay, pinning a file means what? Pinning a file means you can pin a file whenever you come to Excel, you can find it in the pin section. Okay, so you don't need to search for that file every time. Okay, let's say this practice sheet. Okay, this practice sheet file is the most frequent file which I use, or which I use most oftenly. Okay, so what can I do? I can right click on this particular practice sheet and I will find the second last option, that is pin to list. The moment I do that, what will happen? It will be pinned. और ये देखो सबसे ऊपर आ गया, ठीक है? And the moment I'll click on this pinned option, I will find a file over here. So those important files which I'm frequently working on, okay, I can put it in a pinned list so that I don't have to search those files. Okay, every time I'll come to Excel, I will be easily able to locate them. Now suppose you have finished working on a file, now in future you don't require that file to be used. Okay, then what you can do, you can unpin that file also. Just right click on this and the second option will display unpin from list. Suppose if the file is not pinned, then it will display you pin. Okay, otherwise if the file is pinned, then it will display you unpin from the list. Click on this and you can see that file will be removed from the pin and it will come to the receipt. Okay, apart from right clicking, how you can do that? You can just take your mouse over here on the file and you can hover it to the modified date. Okay, and you will find this option. You can see a pin over here. Just click on this pin and it will do the work for you. Okay, just give me a minute. Apart from pin option, we can share the file. Okay, if you want, you can share the file with your friends, with your colleagues, with your teachers. For that, in the backstage view, you can find this option. Okay, share. It will allow you to share your file either through mail or in a collaborative mode, specifically if you are having Office 365 or cloud version of Microsoft Office, then you can use this particular option. Okay, otherwise you can share a file as an attachment also. Let us see how does it works. What you have to do in the backstage view, you have to click on share option. The moment you do that, it will open the share dialog box. Under this share option, it will display you whether you want to share it on the drive or you want to share this file as an attachment into a mail. So like currently I have Office 365, so it will provide me this drive option. But if you don't have, okay, no need to worry about, you will find these two options. You can mail this file, means you can share the file in form of mail as an attachment, either in form of a workbook or in form of a PDF. So both the options available. Now suppose if I want to mail it to someone, okay, like in Excel workbook format, okay. So just click on it. It will open the Outlook. If you have pre-configured Outlook, so it will open that. Now, whoever want to receive, they can give me their name. I will send some of you, for example, so that you can confirm whether you have received this file or not. Let us do that. Someone just ping your email address. Yes, anyone interested in getting the file in form of mail? Yes, someone said like J Ria 0529 at gmail.com. Okay, this is the subject. Okay, EFA. I'll just click on send. Okay, and Ria will find it under her mail. Just check it, Ria. Okay, the file has been sent. It has been shared. Okay, the same thing you can do with the PDF option also. You can share it in PDF format also. Ria, just notify once you receive it. Okay. Now, what else you can do? You have seen print, you have share, you have seen share option, you have seen pinned. Okay. Now, suppose you are working in Office 365 and some of your friends have shared some file with you. Okay. So, what all Excel file you have in shared mode, you can just get it from here. Like I can see these many files which someone else have shared with me. Okay. So this is how the files are segregated in a different categories inside Excel backstage view. Okay. Now, suppose someday you want to export your file. Okay. Sometime you want to export your file into a different file format. Then you have that option of exporting in the backstage. The export option provides you to export your file either in form of an XPS document or in form of a PDF document or in any other format. Okay. So you can do that. In export option, if you want to export your document either in PDF or XPS format, so that is the very first option which is available. You can click on this particular create button. The moment you do that, this entire sheet will be exported in either form of PDF or in form of XPS. That depends what type of file format you use in save as type. Okay. Now let us select XPS document. Okay. And where we'll do that? We'll do that in Excel CC folder. And I'll save it. Just click on publish. Okay. Now click on publish. The moment you do that, the file has been published into a XPS format. Now, when I come to that particular folder, you can find this particular file, XPS format. Okay. You want to open that file, you can do that. Okay. So this is the way of exporting a file. Now, what if you want to export the file in some other format? How you can do that? So definitely that can be done. Again, you have to come back to the save as option. Sorry, this export option. Now, this time, rather than selecting create PDF XPS document, we will click on change file type. Now, these are the possible file formats to which you can convert your current file. Okay, like one thing, you can use the same XLSX format, or if you want to convert your file into a old format. Suppose I am working on my Microsoft Office 2016, 2010, 2013, or 2019. Okay, I have that software. But what if I want to take my file to a computer where I don't have Microsoft Office 2010, 16, 13, but I have an earlier version of Microsoft Office, that is 2003. If I take my XLSX format file on that computer, then that software will not be able to open this particular file. In that case, if I want to make my file compatible to the old format, I can select this option of Excel 97 to 2003 workbook. What will do this option? It will allow me to export my current file of XLSX format to XLS format. And then I can take that file to that particular old machine and I can open it there. Okay, so it is providing you the backward compatibility. Means you are creating a file on the newer version of the software and you are making it compatible with the older one. Okay, that option is available. Now I will just demonstrate you. Just click on this and click on save as. Okay, now if you see here, so file name same with different extension, save as type. Now here also from save as type also, if you want to make the changes, so these many options are provided. You can choose any of these. यहाँ से आप select कर सकते हो PDF में करना है, XLA में करना है, SLK में करना है, comma separated files आजकल बहुत ज्यादा use होती हैं, okay, or comma delimited file, so you can convert it into that also. If you want to convert it into Unicode text, you can do that also. Okay, if you want to convert it into a template format, then you can do that also. So multiple options are available. Okay, now out of that we will select .xls option, because we are making it compatible to the older version of the software. Okay, then I'll click on save. The moment I do that, okay, it will give me some warning like compatibility checker, because it will say me that currently you are using the newer version of the software, converting it to the compatibility mode into 97 2003. Some of the features you may not be able to use on the older version of the software. So you can click on continue. So it will make it compatible. Got it? Now let us do that. Where we are saving it, let's change the place. I will save it to Excel CC in XLS format. Okay, just see the thing. When I'm coming to this Excel CC, what I'm getting, this format, okay, in XLS format. Okay, that is one thing what I can do from here. Apart from that, what else you can do? Suppose अगर आपको XLS वाली कोई file है, if you have a file in a older format, okay, you want to convert it into the new format, you can do that also. Again, you can go to the export, change file type. Now you can convert the same XLS file into XLSX by clicking on this format, okay, and then click on the save as and do the same thing. Okay, now it has been converted back into XLSX. So vice versa, you can do that. What else export options you have available? You can create a text tab, that is tab delimited or comma delimited file. Let me open a file. I already have a file. Let me open that and do something with that. Okay. day one. I have a file here, create opening. Yes, saving sharing. Okay. Now this file I have. The file has a table. Okay. The file has a table which consists of list of some persons with their first name, last name, and email address. Now, what if I want to convert the same file into a comma separated file? What can I do? I can go to the file menu. I can go to export option. From here, click on change file type and just click on CSV. Okay. And then click on save as. And where am I saving it? I will share it in Excel CC again. Okay. Just see to it. What is happening here? In Excel CC folder, I will find a file that Excel 2016 sharing practices. Okay, this file. How does it looks like? You will say there is no change. It is looking same as what we have done earlier. But as I'm opening it with Excel, so it is looking like that. But what if? I open this file inside a notepad? What I'll get? Just see. All the columns you can see are being separated by the comma. This is known as comma separated file. Okay, so this is what Excel can do for you. Similarly, if you have an comma separated file, you can export it back to Excel sheet. Okay, so this is what the usefulness of your export feature. I hope you all got it. Okay, and apart from that, any file of your choice, okay, you can export into it. Just click on save as and select the kind of file format you are interested in, and that particular file will be ready, or your data will be exported into that particular file format. Now, what else option we have? Apart from that, we have seen export, we have seen publish. So publishing option, which you can use to publish your Excel sheet to Power BI or any of the Microsoft tool for the data visualization purpose. Okay. Then you have the close option. If you want to close this Microsoft Excel application, you can click on this. Okay. So these many options we have available in our Backstage view. I hope you all have understood whatever I have covered till now.